motion. Let's get it in motion. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, go. Watching you is making me vomit. I'm dominant, juggling how many flows. Please don't compare me to none of these. I touch it and turn into diamond gold. All of the time that I spend in myself is in silence. I'm ducking and dodging these. Slide on you. You thought that I ran out of. That's when it's time to making them. Got nothing to prove the way that I'm killing the mic. Couldn't imagine this happening back when my mama was making the stew with the rice. Enrolled in college for only like half a semester. I knew that it wouldn't suffice. Said that I'd either be there and jump, but my destiny couldn't have proven them right. I had to get it in motion. Let's 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 get it in motion.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Carmelo Anthony. Stephen Curry is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bibby in at the shooting guard position. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Nikola Jokic is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Doncic in at the 1. Here we go. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Doncic from outside the arc. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corner.
Curry passes to Towns. Here's Bibby. Clock at 6. Here's Bosh. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Jokic. To the middle. Tatum can't hit. And so Anthony will bring it up for Atlanta. Curry passes to Towns. And stolen by Jokic. Doncic left side. Oh, nice D from Curry. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title, but Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Bosh. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Brunson in for Tatum.
For your home team, Jalen Brunson.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Jokic. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Curry. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson because he'll get these calls.
That free throw good from Brunson. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Jacks up a 3. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Jokic.
Ball entered from below the basket. The ball goes to Atlanta.
Curry against Brunson. A step-back shot. Shot is good by Curry.
Making use of the in-between area. Curry's ability to break defenses down opens up these shots.
Doncic passes to Brunson. The shot misses. Curry with some nice D. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Assistant.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Pass to Jokic. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he tries a three. Towns with a rebound. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Bibby. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Curry for three. Sinks the tray.
Stephen Curry.
Curry's got 5 now.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
A minute and a half left in the first. And it's stolen by Rose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Wade, guarded by Edwards. Rose outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
An excellent finisher who loves to bring the intensity. Rose will challenge anybody at the rim.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First one falls for him. And so Rose knocks them both down. And here's Durant. Pass to Edwards. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. They get it back. Here's Atlanta with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. Here's Wade. To the left wing. Here's Bosch. He buries it from 3. Bosch has got 6.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson against Leonard. Stolen by Thompson. On up the court. Here's Wade. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And that one drops.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Here's Wade. And the shot goes in.
Dwayne Wade.
Wade's got his second basket.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Atlanta, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Jason Tatum out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the small forward position.
And at the arc, Rose definitely picks his battles, but when he sees his chance, he knocks it down.
And for Atlanta, they've got James, and it's Bosh in at the center position. The offensive rebound. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
Scooped up, and he stepped on the line, so they turn it over. Jokic is checked in for Anthony Davis. Doncic with it. 19-footer. The rebound by Atlanta. Bosh has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wade. Up and over Doncic. Wade, that's good. Wade's got 6 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout.
All right, fans, that was your Make some noise.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Outside Brunson. Pass to Tatum. The 3. It's rebounded by Bibby.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's James. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Mike Bibby.
James has got his first basket.
Good work on the block. I like when LeBron gets aggressive this close to the rim.
Inside. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound by Atlanta.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
James against Doncic. And James gets it to go. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Kept alive. Here's Doncic. Blocked. And they're pushing it up. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He's not afraid of getting physical. I like how LeBron James has no problem accepting the contact while trying to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Leonard outside.
2 minutes
Leonard
remaining.
double team. For
2
3, Booker drills it from deep. Booker's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Shoots the lights out. Booker has limitless range.
Curry passes to Towns. Here's Bibby. Outside Curry. Shoots off the step back. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Oh, they get a hand on it. Curry with a steal. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Towns. On the attack, Curry. Rejected by Jokic.
Yeah, timely swat attempt by Jokic. Nothing you can do about that as the shooter.
Atlanta leading by 20. Here's Curry. That falls.
Stephen
Nice
Curry.
feed that time from James. Curry's got 7 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. They just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
So both teams changing it up here. And 1:01 left in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo finds Curry. Pass to Leonard. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Atlanta.
Get there.
Here's Bibby. Out to Rose. The 3 ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Leonard right side.
Home team foul. Kawhi Leonard. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for your home team.
26 seconds left to play in the first half.
Jalen Brunson.
James against Durant. James inside. Guarded by Durant. The shot by James. No good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
It's stolen by James. Up ahead.
He's shaking the
Anthony
hoop.
Towns.
He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here. The fans going crazy right now. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Atlanta on top, delivering the blowout. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Luka Doncic is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in it to 2. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
For the away team.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for 1.
And that one falls for Curry. Now Brunson. Anthony grabs the board. And Atlanta with possession here. Pass to Curry. Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Curry against Brunson. Curry passes to Towns. Out to Anthony. Pass to Bosh. 6 to shoot. Goes back up. And the shot goes down.
Chris Bosh.
Bosh has got 8 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Curry with the block.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Some room here for Anthony. Gets a very good look and converts. Anthony's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Stephen Curry.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Pass to Brunson. And they double up Brunson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 2 points.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
The three from Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's foul number 2 for him.
On the court.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Doncic finds Curry. Off target with the three. Curry against Curry. Thompson outside. And the three-pointer goes. Thompson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
2 minutes.
Thompson against Doncic.
2 minutes.
Goes up at the stripe. Count it.
Yeah, from a tough spot on the floor, Luka's shooting ability on display right there.
Shoots. Misses off the right iron. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Doncic.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Atlanta making some changes. James comes in for Anthony, and it's Derrick Rose in for Luka Doncic. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:43 left in the third. Lets a floater go. The kick out, Curry. Rose against Curry. From deep. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
When the jumper is falling for Rose, there's not much you can do defensively.
Outside Edwards. On the wing, Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers, every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with.
Now here's Edwards. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for Atlanta. For three, James. Pass to Thompson. James deciding where to go with it. And he converts the layup. James has got 8.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant on the attack. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. James outside. Rose outside. Out to James. Shoots over Davis. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Atlanta building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter, and they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. All right. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got Derrick Rose. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Mullen in at the three. To the wing on the left. Here's Agbaji. Checked by James. Rejected by James.
A versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to block so many shots.
Five on the clock. Here's Bosh. Kicks it to Doncic. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Mullen. Pass to Doncic. There's the three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
It's Booker on the wing. Offensive board.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Leonard against Rose. Pass to Mullen. Back to Rose. Over Leonard. Oh, solid D from Leonard. James passes to Davis. Leonard outside. Now Curry. Leonard looking around. There's the triple. Knocks it down from distance.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Doncic passes to Mullen. Back to Doncic. And the basket is good.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
The three from Curry. And they recover it. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's just so savvy at drawing fouls. Davis gets to the line almost as much as anyone.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And he knocks down the first one. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digits. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Edwards, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Towns, he's checked in for Atlanta. Anthony comes in for Agbaji. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Anthony misses. Double team on James. It's Booker on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Rose. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Double team on James. Pass to Davis. And here's Curry. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Curry's got his first points of the game.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
And here's Doncic outside. They get the rebound. Here's Mullen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
They grab their own miss. They shoot again. Davis can't hit. Here's Atlanta with the ball. To the inside. Here's Anthony. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Towns has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Durant, he's checked in for LeBron. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Atlanta. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Thompson. Pass to Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And sending it right back. Edwards getting explosive at the rim.
Here's Anthony. Kicks it to Doncic.
This Maya 33561.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Mullen. Three-pointer, no good. Edwards looking for an opening. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Anthony against Durant. No good there. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
blessings. Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They don't wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Ride the hallway, ride the bus. What my house look like? Walking, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. If it's right in, pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She pop like a. Like a candle. Up in the car seat. Walking, she gon' make it. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get this right, pull the out the pantry. They fly, they looking dummy. I pop the. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash, it's Monday to Sunday. I guess you won't talk if it ain't about the money. My boys in the but they jump like a bunny. Got it ain't nothing funny. Up on the side and I keep it. If I gotta reach up, I'ma keep it. But I got a TD hat. That boy like a BB hat. You won't see me hat. But you like see me hat. When it won't be me hat. When I'm creeping hat. Then they see me hat. Cause you saying I'm hat. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price of blue, yo. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Strikes running on me like Kuga. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it be on trees, son. I swear that they switch. I just needed a reason. Already, they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boom, you too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde, saying we gon' be like. We don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running on me like Kruger. What's it to, yo? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land.
looking out the window, let it. Hyperventilating, hyperbolic chamber, hypothermia, my neck is on pros. This that keeper, like I can't see in this. Why they on my, because of all the money that I get. Yo, wouldn't even touch yo, but if I want to, like Rich, yo, got him sipping. Check the playbook cause I'm out the pitch. Try to shout like Blanc. That's it, in the tropic with the chocolate bunny. That's quick, see the block done built up. Tetris, yeah, I see the looking funny. Peasants, yeah, I know why they uncomfortable. My presence, and I pull up a convertible. Press this, and I need to know the measurements by the metric. Cause I'm about to fly like it's electric. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor, 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 like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it over, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it over, yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Hit the floor. I let the flow. Be talking, just give me the go. Just give me the go. I wanna get dope. I wanna get dope. Take it or leave it or lose it, we gon' get some more. We'll never go broke. Family, rockin' diamonds, blinding. While you eyeing it, lately I most of my motion been focused on hits. When I start going, it's gon' hit the flow. Like it's a couple of fragrance right out of my pocket, I throw that up. Yeah, like up. Doing as it drop, man. Get my money. I told my. I let them know. Soon as I drop, man. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. 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 Like that. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening, dog? What's going on? Hit the floor. Yeah, we set it over. Yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor. Yeah, what's happening? Oh yeah, let's set the tone. Hit the floor.
Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander.
Thank you.
So off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Cunningham outside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
And here's Atlanta. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Atlanta with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs.
Gilgeous-Alexander, with that height at his position, allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Here's Curry. Pulls from the top of the key. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
That one is on Miller. The Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Curry. 2 shots.
Free throw good by Curry. There's so many years in the NBA. You would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can. And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Here he goes.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And Towns gets it to go.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
2 minutes.
Outside Irving. Off target from three-point range.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now, here is Bibby. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Anthony on the wing. From deep. Curry can't get it to go.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Julius
Irving, good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
That's his first.
Both teams changing it up here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Right side, Irving. Bosch grabs the miss. Back to James. .36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Oklahoma City now. Higgins outside. Anderson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
What you get from Chris Anderson on the floor is hustle, non-stop, all out. He works very hard to generate results out there.
No good on the second free throw. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Livingston. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. The team is pumped.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Here's Wade, and it's blocked.
And how about the timing Vassell has on the defensive end? Superb swat.
A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
After nearly being out of the league, Livingston has found an incredible role. A true warrior.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's perfect from the line this time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And the call will be against Sean Livingston. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bibby for 3. Vassell grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, still a threat to get up on the rim. A nice finish there from Sean Livingston.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Here's James.
Oh, man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Anderson outside. And finished off by Anderson.
And how about the attitude of Anderson there? Whenever he gets room to take off, he is going to capitalize with the throwdown.
Back to Bibby. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Offensive rebound. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Atlanta making a switch here.
Coming into the floor for your home team, Carmelo Anthony.
Pass to Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Mullen. Over to the wing. Here's Towns. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Oklahoma City leading by 10.
Stephen Curry. 2 minutes remaining.
It's stolen by Mullen.
2 minutes.
On its way from Curry for 2. Stolen by Ewing. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
The assist from...
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Here's Livingston. That one rolling around and rims out. The Atlanta trails by 10. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Vassell wide open. Off target with his 3. And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
40 seconds left in the first half. On the wing, Mullen. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Pass to Vassell. .23 seconds left now here in the second. Now here's Livingston. Stolen by Bibby.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Livingston. Shoots from the high post. And so it's Oklahoma City with a...
Your home team, 12. The visiting team, 22.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so Curry will bring it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 10. Nice take from Curry. Here's Bibby. And here's Bosch for 3. 6 on the shot clock. Towns down low. He shoots again. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Miller with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Inside. Here's Ewing. Here's Miller. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Miller's got the first bucket of the third here for Oklahoma City. Outside Bosch. Anthony on the wing. Banked in off the glass.
Carmelo with a bit of a dribbling exhibition there, running some circles around the D. It's nice work.
Cunningham inside. And the rejection by Curry. To the middle. Here's Bosch. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage.
The defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Wiggins surveying the floor. Pass to Ewing. Over Bosch. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. From past the arc. It's good from long range. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Cade asking the defense to come out. We've got to respect his ability to shoot it from the three-point line.
G-Wade on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the third. Out to Thompson. Beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And Oklahoma City making a change here.
Substitutions for the away team. Anderson.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Rose attacking. No one near James as he lets it go. Atlanta again missing. Cunningham on the wing. Lets it fly. There's the 3. Rebound Atlanta.
Well, the D really getting away with one there.
Oh!
James on the attack, and that is absolutely terrifying.
To the inside. Anderson. And finish off by Anderson.
And Anderson can fly. His athleticism is really special for a man that size. And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Cunningham. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
See the raw talent that Cade Cunningham has, and hard work and the proper focus. This guy is capable of big, big things.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. LeBron outside. The shot. Here's Bosch. And he banks in the layup. Bosch has got 7 points for the quarter.
Persistence from Bosch, keeping after the ball on the offensive glass and following it up with a nice putback.
Here's Anderson. The kick out to Cunningham. And it's sent back by Bosch.
That's just admirable work by Bosch. A big-time rejection.
Pass to Rose. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Oklahoma City in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense.
31.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Oklahoma City. Here's Livingston. The shot, no good. Bosch with some nice D. Pass to LeBron. Out to Thompson. James looking it over. And here's Bosch. 5 to shoot. Over Miller. And Miller with the block. Down low. And stolen by James. Floats it up for James. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Livingston. Right side Irving. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Pass to Livingston. Second shot opportunity. Chris Bosch with the rebound. The Atlanta trails by 8. Here's Bibby. Here's the drive.
And Bibby is an active scorer, one who is skilled at drawing the D's hand.
First team foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Oklahoma City.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Livingston with it. Outside Irving. And Dr. James slams it in.
And you love the quick ups, but then how about that explosiveness on the finish? Irving, man, he just has incredible gifts.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
Thanks, David. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
Here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
the three. And Curry pulls it down. The Atlanta trails by 8. To the paint. .119 left in the fourth. Three-pointer. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. And he'll go to the line to shoot three.
That's his first personal foul.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Atlanta making a switch here. The second one drops, and that turns the lead to 6. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within 5.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down low. Shots good by Miller. And Oklahoma City leads by 7.
Not getting old.
LeBron does it again.
And LeBron James is going to take every crucial possession over. Outstanding shot there.
Miller outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And it's James missing.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
It's the first that increases their lead to 6.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
LeBron with another miss. And it's Irving with the ball for Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the wing, Miller. And a wide-open look for Cunningham. And the three ball is good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.